Let's go back to our example of Ben introducing himself with the name Ben with people he wants to establish a casual relationship with, and Benjamin with people he wants to use a formal relationship with. Now, over here, we've printed my name is Ben 3 different times. So we can kind of assume that he is meeting people for the first time at a casual arrangement. Now, let's say that all of a sudden, Ben decides that he wants to use his full name to introduce people. He needs to say that his name is Benjamin and not Ben. Maybe there's another person named Ben at the party and he needs to differentiate himself from the other Ben. So, lucky for us, we know that instead of printing out my name is Ben 3 times, we can use a variable called name to print it out 3 times, as seen in the last video. But what happens if we want to change that value of a variable? Say he's meeting 3 more people that he wants to introduce himself as Benjamin to. Well, lucky for us, variables are mutable. Let me do that in lowercase. Variables are mutable. Now, some of you might be wondering what the word mutable means, and that actually means changeable? Sorry, I'm not sure if that's a word. Changeable or able to be altered / changed is probably more grammatically correct. Now, what we can do to change the value of name is just basically pretend like name is a whole new variable. Like, we don't know name whatsoever. Not at all. No, Well, we can set name equal to my name is Benjamin over here. And now we can do the same thing. We can print out name 3 more times. Now, will these print statements stay my name is Ben, even if we're changing this to my name is Benjamin? Well, let's have a look-see. And yeah, it does. Now, that's because after Python's initialized or kind of recognized a variable for the first time, it's given it its own little nook, its own little cranny. It only uses this definition, for the code that comes directly after it. Now, if we were to change or mutate, get it, because they're mutable, the value of a variable at any point, any inferences or any points where the name of that variable is mentioned after this first statement, that's just gonna become this new definition and not this old definition. But we're not completely leaving this old definition behind. So you have to be careful when you mutate a variable. But the good thing about variables being mutable is that they take up less space. I mean, think about it. Would you rather have a variable like this that you're not going to use at all and you just kind of throw away after a certain point of time, even though the computer still keeps that value in mind? Or would you have a variable that you can change however you want it to be changed, assuming that this value of name doesn't come up later? Well, obviously, it's the latter, right, guys? You don't want to have your computer waste space, especially if your computer is, I guess, privy to slowing down if you do some more advanced stuff on it. But yeah, those are variables, mutable property, so how they are able to be changed.